What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to State 48 Turtle and Tortoise. I am Hayden, and today we have a banger of a video for you. Winter is nearing upon us extremely soon. It's already getting here. It was 49 degrees last night here in Arizona. But today we're going to talk about 3 things you need to have in order to keep your tortoises outside successfully during the winter. Let's go. This video is going to be a relatively short video today. I always say that, guys. I'm thinking probably not even a guess at the time. But the first thing that you need to have in order to have your tortoises outdoors in the winter is going to be a source of heat. This right here is called a pig blanket or a heat pad. I think this one's 2 feet by 4 feet. But this right here, you can get a gauge for it, and you can actually select how warm you want it to be. There's a lot of opinions on how hot it should be, if you should put it on the side of the wall or on the floor. I give them other heat, so I put it on the floor, and I don't ever let it get past 90 degrees. That's like the hottest. Usually I'll keep about 80, 85, which is plenty fine. But then we also supplement with something called a CHE, a ceramic heat emitter bulb, which you can see my controller and everything up there. And then 2 ceramic heat emitters. Gotta watch out for this guy. He is a turkey. But I have one up over there. You can see that. Basically, what is a CHE? A CHE is a ceramic heat emitter bulb. It gives off no light and it only gives off heat. And it can give off quite a bit. CHE has different wattages. I don't even know what the numbers are right now, but I use relatively hot ones, but that's gonna depend on what you're doing, because I know some of the hotter ones are too hot for like indoor aquariums, but for a space that size, it works out literally perfectly fine. But that's gonna be the first thing you're gonna need when it comes to keeping your tortoises warm outside in the winter. The second thing you're gonna need to keep your tortoises warm outside is a location. This right here is dry. We've got a weatherproof top on it. It stays completely dry whenever it rains outside, and it's completely insulated, top and bottom. I used 2-inch insulation foam on the inside. It's not airtight, it's almost airtight, but I keep it completely insulated. And then what I do is, I moved it out for sake of the video. This slides in front, blocks that area, insulates it. And then on a very, very chilly night, what I'll do is take a pile of hay, which that's what I have that pile for, and I'll actually pack it in front of the door, so that way it will help keep the drafts down. It actually insulates it even more. So that's gonna be the second thing you're gonna need, is a place to keep your tortoises insulated, keep that heat in, and keep them most of all dry, because a wet, cold tortoise will become a sick cold tortoise. So you do not want that at all. All right, what you're gonna want here is an infrared thermometer. As you can tell, lets me tell the temperature of everything. They say about 12 inches is ideal. I use this to monitor temperature of my heat pad, which it's not plugged in right now. It's just a warm day today. The temperature of my tortoise's shells, and then also the floor to see how warm and what the temperatures are like in here, to make sure we're not cooking the tortoises. Because Camp Cannon, he always says this, the quickest way, the absolute quickest way to kill a tortoise more than cold is going to be heat. You can kill a tortoise extremely quickly by keeping them too hot, and with ceramic heat emitters, especially with heat pads. People cook their tortoises with heat pads. It's really sad, but unfortunately the tortoises, as smart as they are, oftentimes they don't move off of that heat because it just feels so darn good, and they don't end up moving off. And so it's kind of a bummer, but that's gonna be the quickest way. So you need one of these, and you need to be vigilant and keep temperatures on. Another thing you can have, it's not on my top 3 list of must-haves, but another thing that you can have to take care of your tortoise during the winter is you can actually have a thermostat. I've used thermostats in the past. I've got their little setup over here dialed in, and it can stay about right where I want it as far as temperatures go. But I've used a thermostat on this, and it kept everything right where it needed to be, so the thermostat didn't really do much for me. But I do use thermostats for aquariums and things like that, because obviously in an aquarium, tortoise doesn't have a lot of space. They can cook pretty quick. So definitely get yourself one of these babies. Alrighty guys, I'm gonna do a quick show around of the tortoises. This is gonna be a wrap on today's video. I appreciate you guys watching. If you're new to the channel, please do me a favor, click subscribe, click like. A lot more content coming. Upload more regularly again. I appreciate all your guys' support. Again, get yourself one of these if you'd like. Make your life so much better being a tortoise keeper in the winter. We got this beautiful tortoise here. Oh, sorry, shadows are terrible right now. She's a beauty. We need to get her a name. She actually is one of the few that doesn't have a name, so if you guys want to help me name her, I'm about 85% sure that it's a female, so let's keep that in mind. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for stopping by. Thanks for watching this video. For those of you who made it to the very end, you guys are amazing. I love you and appreciate you. We'll catch you next time.